I really am always grateful to.
We don't hear you. We don't hear you. We don't hear you.
Okay, let's see. Can you hear me better now? Mr. Eddie, can you hear me now? No, you can't hear me. Let's see.
Yeah, I can hear you now as well. Yeah. Okay.
Great stuff. Great. Awesome. So warm welcome to everyone on this call. I'm just going to make myself spotlighted as well so you can all see me. Great stuff. Thank you so much, Mr. Eddie, for putting in the effort and opening a brand new Zoom box for us. You really saved the day. So thank you very much for that. And without taking much time, I'd just like to start off by introducing one of the ambassadors here in CROWD1, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to give us a quick talk on the latest changes in the company. So Mr. George van Beek, the floor is yours. Welcome.
Good afternoon. First of all, thank you, Mr. Eddie, for bringing and arranging this Zoom box. I hope you can hear me in the clear now. Let's Eddie, can you confirm it?
Okay, yeah, perfect. All good.
Okay, well, this is really Murphy's Law, when you want really bring something out and then suddenly it's stopped by technical issues. But we have resolved it. I understand that Mr. Eddie going to record it so we can send it out later. And it is really important now because the message what we want to bring out, I know that everybody have heard it and know what's happening on. That means we got yesterday a message that our CEO, Mr. Stefan Holstein, have for health reason stopped and quit his charge as CEO in the company and have given it over to our director of sales, Mr. Johan Westerdahl. Okay, in the beginning, I heard a lot of panic by the people. Well, nobody told us. Well, first of all, I have to congratulate Mr. Johan Stefan Holstein by his wise and intelligent decision. We know all that he was attacked by the COVID, and after that, he don't feel 100% well again. He have not the power, not the energy to bring this company where we want to bring it. That means he have now a little bit problem with his lungs and also in heart and that kind of things. That don't mean that Mr. Johan Stefan Holstein gonna disappear. He will be there. He will be there behind the scenes. He will be guiding our new CEO. He will be in the background. What is the grand bandage what we have now? Mr. Johan Westerdahl, I know him in the company since day one, literally by day one, because Mr. Rens and me, we were in the company in the office when he came in and being introduced literally as the new director of sales. I think it's a person with a lot of professionality. He knows exactly what we, and I'm talking about the networkers, need. He has a lot of experience in this kind of company and business. And I think that he can really bring a big additional value to us because he understands exactly what we need. He understands why we are doing this. He is really close to Mr. Jonas, and he has all the power and knowledge to bring this company where we want to bring. And if including, you calculate that he have the feedback and the help and the input from Mr. Johan Stefan Holstein and behind, I think it's the perfect match. I have congratulated the company for this wise decision. I have spoken after that with Mr. Johan Stefan Holstein. I understand it was a really hard step, but like he said, if we want to bring this company to where we want and what's always promised, that means to the stock market, early or later, it will be there. They don't gonna support a company with a CEO with health problems because they need somebody really solid in the chair and bringing this company to the levels where we want to bring. Mr. Johan Westerdahl is a great communicator. He is a really powerful person. I hear a message with the voice of a lion, and I think he has the heart of a lion also. I think that he is the right person at the moment, and I'm not doubting about Johan Westerdahl against, because it was a really wise decision what he has taken. And it was a decision with a lot of courage, because it's not selfish, it's the contrary, it's thinking in about everybody and every single person what is here now in this call, but in the whole CROWD1 and the future of CROWD1, to do a step back, leave the lead to a really strong person and health person, and that person, he will guide him and help him from the back part. I'm really proud about it. I want to invite everybody at 4 o'clock. There is a leader call, and I think the person, the director and up, can assist that call. where Mr. Johan Westerdahl will do his first intake and first talk. We know already, we have spoken with Mr. Johan Staffan Holstein in his intention for 5-6 days ago, so it's nothing new. It didn't take us by surprise. It took us by surprise that it was communicating on this way. That was the only thing, but I think, okay, the company can take another decision on this moment, but I don't care. That means now it's communicated. Now it's to us to assimilate it. And I think that we have to welcome all Mr. Johan Westerdahl in his great new position. So soon I jump over, I immediately go to the airport and I fly today to Stockholm. So I will meet him tomorrow morning early, where I will say him personally what a congratulations and that he get all my full support. And I hope you have your support also, because it's really important that he feels welcome. It's a hard jump what he has to do, because people was looking really up to Mr. Johan Westerdahl, Johan Staffan Holstein, and then suddenly you have to take over his position. But I know and I feel that this is the right position. You will see a lot of changes. I am convinced. Why? Because he's a networker. Johan Staffan Holstein is not a networker, he's an entrepreneur. And that's a big difference. We don't have to forget that this great company is still a network company. One of the reasons what is really important that have to be resolved is the delay of the payment. And I think Johan Westerdahl, he understands that, he feels it. He is one of us. He's gonna help us a lot. He will act much quicker than Johan Staffan Holstein have done. The reason, because he is healthy, he's in the middle, he's sitting next to Jonas, not miles away from that. I'm really happy that Mr. Johan Westerdahl is here. Of course, it is a shock in the beginning, but I think the changes not always have to be bad. I think this change is going to be really positive, really positive. I hope you feel the same like what I do at the moment. Let's welcome him. Be attentive to all the things what's coming up. And any question, I will join from when I'm in Stockholm. I will join and have news. Come in the Zoom, but I hope that we get our normal Zoom box back, so we can everybody be there, and we'll update you everything there. And I will bring our CEO to that Zoom box, and that he have the first words today at 4 p.m. Maybe Eddie, you can share it, the link here in the box. I want to invite you, even if you're not a director, I invite you here to join this special webinar, what will be given with our new CEO, Mr. Johan Westerdahl. And please let's welcome all here in this new position. That's all I want to say, Mr. Lesedi. Up to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. George. Great stuff. And I like how you just walked us into this announcement so well. And thank you so much. Also, please send on our behalf the congratulations to Mr. Johan Westerdahl for taking up this amazing position. And of course, we look very forward to the future of CROWD1. It's always going to be a bright future. Thank you so much, Mr. George.
Thank you very much.
And travel safely as well. Great stuff. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. George von Beek, who will be traveling to Sweden shortly. And what's so amazing about Super Saturday is that it's slightly different from what we do during the week. During the week, we have your standard CROWD1 presentation. And then when we get into the weekend on Saturday, we do more of testimonials and more of training. So sometimes it will be more testimonial focused, sometimes it will be more training focused, and sometimes it's a combination of the two. So one thing I would like to just talk about shortly right now is give people more information on Mixter. I get so many calls and so many questions, people asking me, hey, Mr. Lesedi, what's Mixter all about? So I'd just like to open up these, and I'm not going to go through the entire presentation, but I would just like to give you a recap on what exactly the company is all about and just give you nuggets on the key points about the company. So Mixter is introducing us into the future of social gaming. So now there's a difference between your regular online gaming and social gaming. With online gaming, you are playing, for example, with a console against your friends and even on your phone. But pardon me, with online gaming, let me just clarify this. With online gaming, you are playing, yes, maybe online and using the internet, but you are not engaging with people. When we come to social gaming, that is where you start engaging with people. That is where you get to play with your friends and against your friends. That is where you get to join live tournaments where you are actively in real time playing against other people. So that is a very big difference. And you get to enjoy it more when it comes to social gaming because you can invite people and share the experience with your friends and your loved ones. What's so amazing about Mixter is that it has hundreds of engaging online games. And the power behind Mixter is that it has benefits that your regular gaming system doesn't have. For example, with your regular gaming system, you need to purchase a console for a certain game. You need to buy new games every time a new game comes out. And if you're using your traditional console gaming system, you can often only play at home connected to a television. When it comes to Mixter, any device that you own that has internet connection is a device that you can use to play. So you can play on your phone, you can play on your tablet, you can play on your smart TV, wherever you are, in whatever situation you are in, you can enjoy the games and play live with your friends and loved ones. What's so amazing about Mixter as well is that there is worldwide coverage. So you're not limited to a certain country or a certain time zone. I think all of us are enjoying that right now. We get to engage with other people all across the world. We get to take part in live activities worldwide, like we are doing right now with this presentation. So Mixter gives you that opportunity, and there are amazing prizes when you win in games and tournaments. And these prizes range from t-shirts and caps all the way up to devices such as computers and smartphones. So it's a nice way to increase your gadget ownership as well if you play hard enough to win. The power behind Mixter as well is that it is sponsored by famous brands. So the prizes that you are receiving are good quality prizes from well-known famous brands such as Tommy Hilfiger, Adidas, Levi's, and Reebok. So it's really exciting. And at the same time, you are helping these brands build up as well, which is quite the way to go. CROWD1 as a platform is all about online network marketing. We are marketing the products of other companies, and this is a nice example. As I mentioned, with Mixter, you can use your phone, your tablet, you can use any fully integrated online device to play. So it is definitely not limited. You don't need to walk around with a suitcase of gaming consoles whenever you are going to visit friends or family or going to a different venue or location. You can all take your games online with you. The power of Mixter as well is that everything is included in the subscription. So we have different subscriptions depending on how long you would like to be on the platform and how long you'd like to engage with everything. But how Mixter is superior and much better than other games or gaming platforms is that you have everything included in your subscription, which includes access to many games. You have no in-app purchases, so it's a really great save on money. And whereas you need to buy new games and new discs and download new software for your traditional gaming system, everything is covered in Mixter, which is quite the way to go. Over here, we have the different subscription prices that you need to pay. We have the monthly subscription for €7.50, the biannual, which is every 6 months for €39, and the annual package for €69. So it's all up to you, depending on your pocket, and of course, depending on how long you would like to take part in everything. Where Mixter takes things even further is with the customer sales bonus. So if you're actively working with Mixter and you are working hard to register other people who are interested in your gaming platform, you get to make money with that as well. So with 100 Mixter customers, that's €86 residual income. With 50, it's €43. And with 8 Mixter customers, your subscription is covered. So think about that. You purchase the monthly subscription, and you get 8 people into Mixter to subscribe as well. And there you go. You've covered your month's subscription, which is really great. Since Mixter is the next revolution in mobile gaming, it was the first groundbreaking on-demand service, and it is really well established. We are using software from the likes of Microsoft, really high-end software. And the power of Mixter Plus, which will be introduced in the first quarter of next year, 2021, is that it brings in that high profile quality gaming platform. So as we know, most people game just for fun, but there are people who are professional gamers. It's their career. They do this to make money. And what Mixter Plus will enable them to do is have access to very good graphics, very good software, fast response, and they get to engage and enjoy the gaming platform a lot more. So that's just a nutshell about Mixter, ladies and gentlemen. And as we continue to go along throughout the coming weeks and months, you'll be learning more. Keep attending webinars. There's always so much to learn, and you can never really go wrong with Mixter. Before I hand over to Mr. Eddie Knoop, I'd like to play a quick video that we got from Mr. Smile, who shared with us an amazing meeting that he had. It's a very quick video. So I hope you can all enjoy this, and I'm also going to turn on the sound. Enjoy.
The video?
Oh, video.
Hi guys, I'm
Hi.
here with my friend Kenny.
Hi.
What's your take?
I'm here with Mr. Smile. We're having a fantastic evening together here in Dubai.
Yes.
Good to finally see you again, Mr. Smile.
Yeah, man, good to see you,
Live.
man. Looking good as always,
You
man.
too.
I'm really blessed to have this friend of mine, Mr. Nudland. He is not just only a friend of mine, he is your friend. Everybody in CROWD1, hey guys, this is your friend. Make sure that you just grow Mixter alongside with Zwerker Karon. These are the two musketeers in this business, but right now I'm having my time with him.
We're
What's
going to
your
have
take?
some dinner now
Yeah, we're gonna have some dinner
in
now.
the middle of Mixter Mania.
Yeah, Mixter Mania, guys, make sure that like you get to this promotion coming on the 19th of December. It's gonna be the big one, guys. Hope to see you there. Invite. CROWD1, guys, all the way. Let's grow this Mixter, get people signing up, and use this opportunity of a lifetime. What's your closing up, Kenny?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Smile, for having a nice evening with you, of course. And also make sure to go 3-1, the Mixter promotion, and get your subscription for free.
Yes.
In Mixter.
All right, CROWD1.
CROWD1.
Great stuff. So that's a nice greeting from Mr. Smile and from Mr. Kenny Nordlund out of Dubai. Mr. Eddie, I'm going to hand over to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eddie is a top leader here in CROWD1. He is such a phenomenal leader. He is so adept at giving us coaching. He's so consistent in his leadership, and he's developing teams all around the world, some teams in countries that we have never even heard of. So Mr. Eddie, we always look forward to your few minutes of sharing, and now the platform is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Lesedi, on this crazy Super Saturday. Like George said, it's Murphy's Law. When technical issues are trying to hold us back, but we will always overcome. Guys, so we are here, and we can share some amazing things with you. And yeah, actually, I went to my bed at 2:30 in the morning. And maybe you wonder, why? Why do you go to bed that late? Well, let me tell you, tonight I will also go to my bed at 2:30. And tomorrow I will also go to my bed at 2:30. Why? Because I'm attending an event from Eric Worre. And I know one of our team members, Ms. Daiga, is also joining that event. And this is the virtual Go Pro event. And it started yesterday. It's 3 days. It starts 5 p.m. Central European time. And it's a very valuable event, but we learn a lot from this event. And actually, we can apply a lot of this knowledge in our CROWD1 business. So what I want to do, I want to share some major points on duplication with you that we learned yesterday. Then maybe after that, maybe Ms. Daiga has the opportunity to share some things about what she learned from the day of yesterday. In a few hours, we will go back in day 2 of this event, and there will be major speakers over there, like Eric Worre, like Grant Cardone, like even Sylvester Stallone will be speaking. That's crazy, guys. Mr. Rambo himself. But guys, it's amazing. It's amazing to learn a lot. I'm in the industry of network marketing for 28 years, and I'm still learning every day. If you look at my notebook, I'm writing down notes yesterday, like crazy. I'm learning a lot. And I want to share with you some of the things that was shared yesterday about duplication. And later on, we will do a little challenge to make it even more interactive. But yesterday, they spoke about radical duplication. And actually, if you do not have duplication in your team, you are missing the juice of this amazing CROWD1 business. And I want to challenge you. What are you in CROWD1? What are you in this business? We are dealing with network marketing. So the focus is about work and not about net sleep marketing, not net lazy marketing, not net sit marketing. And actually, there are two types of people in network marketing. There are tourists and there are permanent residents. But unfortunately, 98% of network marketers are tourists. So it's our goal to change these people into permanent residents. Because if you're a permanent resident in network marketing, you can grow sky high. So radical duplication is really important. You can do it in many ways. We have many tools that we can use, like the Super Saturday, like the daily Zoom, like the trainings, like Telegram groups, WhatsApp groups, Facebook Messenger groups, videos, all kinds of tools that you can use to have duplication and work with your team. And we have social media. It's an amazing tool. So use social media in the most excellent way to really get your duplication. Well, duplication, you can only get it if you apply beyond leadership. And the first step, if you want to lead other people, is that you really know how to lead you. You must know how to lead yourself. Because if you cannot lead yourself, you are not able to lead other people. So how to employ yourself, how to lead yourself and then lead your team, and how to duplicate leadership in your organization. So this means that you also need personal transformation. And maybe you're here at this webinar and you think, hey, this applies to me. Well, then listen very carefully. Personal transformation is really important, guys. Maybe it's the scariest thing to do. Maybe it's the hardest thing to do, but it's the most important one. You need personal transformation. You need to learn to think like an entrepreneur instead of an employee. You're not an employee of CROWD1. You're an entrepreneur. It's not a hobby. It's a real business. And you need to treat this business as a real business. Please don't treat it as a hobby, but treat it as a real business. So you must think like an entrepreneur to earn like an entrepreneur. So you have to reprogram yourself. So maybe you are thinking too small right now. Stop thinking small, but reprogram yourself. Push Control Alt Delete. Reprogram yourself. From thinking small to thinking big. So this is really important, guys. So you have to develop a different set of habits. And this has everything to do with making decisions. Guys, and what I want you to do, maybe you already have a successful team. Maybe you have an amazing rank already. We will be talking about ranks later on. But it's really important to talk with your team. Maybe you have one team member, maybe you have two team members, maybe you have 10, maybe you already have 50 or 100 or 1,000 or 10,000. Talk to your frontline leaders. Talk to everybody before Christmas. Call all your leaders and ask them how you can help them? That's really important. How can you help them? So I can ask Mr. Lesedi and call him and say, hey, bro, Mr. Lesedi, how are you doing? And how can I help you? Because I want Mr. Lesedi to grow from dependent on me to independence. And this is really important. We all need to be independent from our sponsor. And of course, we work together, but everybody needs to grow. Everybody needs to grow. So it's our task to help everybody in our team. So actually, my task for you is go to your CROWD1 back office, find all the names, active, inactive, white packs, black packs, gold packs, titanium pro packs, but also red packs. Call all your team members, even if they are inactive right now. Call them and ask them if you can help them and how you can help them. Well, and then you're setting a time frame. Because if they are still willing, coachable, and hungry, if they know their why, if they know their goals, and you can ask them, you can offer them to help to get to the next level. But you set a time frame. Hey, by what moment, by what date will you be able to be independent from me? So keep that in mind. Independency, because then we duplicate leadership. So this is really important, guys. And well, I have to work out a lot of notes. I made a lot of notes already, and it's an exciting event that we are attending. And I think we will have a lot of education stuff for the coming few months, because it's not over yet. We only have had one day, and one day of event takes about 9 hours, including breakout sessions. There are 40,000 attendants divided on about 200 Zoom rooms, all connected to one studio. So this is a huge, huge operation. And guys, it doesn't matter if you are new to this industry or if you are very experienced, we all need education. Well, she is not prepared for this. I don't know if she is able to tell a little bit more about her experience, but Ms. Daiga, I know you are on the webinar. Maybe if you have time,
I'm here.
Yeah, you can tell about your experience, about what you, Ms. Daiga is so on fire about this Virtual Go Pro event. And she even lifts me up because I'm so tired right now. And I'm drinking.
You should be there. You should be there. It was so amazing, guys. I just got so much value out of that one day, and we have just 2 more days to go. 2 more days, amazing days. What I have learned, that we need to start with our story. So very important is to start with your story. Start sharing your story. So 3 parts of the story. So before, pivot, and after. So if you put, for example, I was working for 12 hours a day. I didn't see my kids, and I nearly split up with my husband because of hours that he was doing and so on. But then I was introduced to a webinar that after 6 months, I was able to quit my job. I am looking after my little babies at home, and my marriage is back to alive. Yeah, we are back to normal. So this is like just a little example of story that you can tell. So every single person will want to get the pivot. They will want to learn what have you watched that has changed your life. What have you watched that dramatically changed your life. So we need to start telling the stories. Be yourself, the way you are, the way you act with people. And another thing, that was just the example of the story, but you can before, pivot, and after. So you have 3 parts of the stories: before, pivot, and after. And then what I learned was amazing, how to identify the key people in your team. So what you basically do is you give them assignment. So when they join the business, you say, oh, we have this, for example, you can say, oh, we have this campaign that we are doing in our team. So we daily talk to 10 to 15 people a day. So this is for 7 days, you have to complete this assignment. So, and guide them to Zoom. So that's another thing that people will say, oh, this is easy, I can do that. I can talk to 10 to 15 people. And if they, for example, say, I cannot do it, you give them a lighter assignment and you just work the way down. So you will see the scale from 10 to 1 where that leader is. And then you can just give harder assignment, harder assignment, harder assignment. And this is how you work with identify your key people. This event gave me so much value. Okay, it is 10 hours. I went to bed 3 a.m. in the morning and my daughter was waking up, but I just will go with the flow, and the energy, the people are just so powerful. We are learning from the best. And I don't regret that. I'm really invested in my time and my money for this event. It was just powerful, powerful, powerful. And we can learn a lot, all of us. Of course, we will share amazing tips here, maybe every Saturday, what we have learned, so people can people can gain from us, because we are in one business. We can just work as a team. I think that's it, Sarah. There's something calling me. Sorry.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so if I was able to sit it out, it would be 4 a.m. for me. And I had to attend a webinar this morning at 9 a.m. So I took some extra sleep. But I'm so excited for today. I'm so excited for what we will learn today.
They will be leadership.
It will be leadership today. It's exciting, exciting, exciting. And I wish you all would have purchased your ticket for this event, because it's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. And well, I'm thinking about doing one challenge during this webinar. It's easy, it's very easy, but if you want to have your direction in place, you need to have your goals in place. That's important. Keep this in mind. If you want to have your direction in place, you need to have your goals in place. So we are talking almost every day about your why and about your goals. And guys, let's do a challenge. Let's do a challenge. I want you all to take a piece of paper, but also to use the chat. Let's be open towards each other. And I want you to write down on a piece of paper and in the chat your current rank in CROWD1. What are you? Team leader, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, coordinator, manager, director, president maybe, senior president maybe already. I want you to write down your current rank. So in the chat and also on a piece of paper for yourself. This is really important, because what we want you to see where you will stand Christmas 2021, so in 1 year from now. And I see the answers coming in. So we see a lot of team leaders, coordinators, managers, starters. You see active member, coordinator, 2 stars, everything like that. So, okay. I want you to type now what rank you will have by December 2021. What will your rank be by December 2021? I see president, director 3-star, ambassador 3, manager 1-star, director 3, 2, ambassador, president. Okay. This is good. I see a lot of people, they say, I will be a president, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, or ambassador by December 2021. So now we keep on going. I want you to put down the amount of money that you will earn by December 2021 per month. So how much will you earn by December 2021 per month? 7,000 pounds, 500K, 99 euro. Oh, okay. Maybe you should have your goals a little bit bigger. $100,000, 10 till 20,000 euro, 50,000 euro, 10,000, 2 million peso, 8,000, 20,000, 1K, 10,000. You see, I see even a million of euros, 1 million Kenya money. So I see a lot of amounts coming in, but you have to write it down for yourself as well. So just keep on writing. This is the last thing you need to write in the chat. But now you're going to do something for yourself on your piece of paper. I want you to add up one rank above the rank you just wrote down. So if you said, I want to become a president 1-star by December 2021, then make it president 2-star. So add up one rank. And if you've done that, look to the amount that you are going to be earning by December 2021 and double it. So if you put 100,000 euro, make it 200,000 euro. Write it down on a piece of paper, double it. Well, that's a quick task. Okay, now one more time. You just added up one more rank. Add up one more rank again. So if you said president 1-star initially, you added up to president 2-star, then you go to president 3-star. So write down president 3-star if you started with president 1-star. And double your amount again. Double it again. So if your initial amount was 100,000, you double it to 200,000, then you double it to 400,000. Okay. This is your goal. This is your goal. So if you want to have your direction in place, you need to have your goals in place. And the only thing you need to do is claim it. Just claim it. Claim it as if you are already there. If you wrote down ambassador, then claim it today during this webinar as if you are already there right now. And this is important because if you claim it today, you will be there December 21 at the latest. And if you really work hard, you will be there before December 21. So this is what I want to share with you. This is my challenge for you today. This is one of the things we learned also during the virtual GoPro. And I'm really, really excited about it. And yeah, guys, let's work together. Let's grow this CROWD1 family together to the biggest movement ever in the world. And we are already doing it. And I see the chat being filled up. And that's amazing. That's amazing. Write down these goals. Write it down on your vision board or on a piece of paper, on a postcard. Put it somewhere in your house where you can see it all the time. Confront yourself with this goal all the time, every day. So that's it for me right now. Mr. Lesedi, I hope you claimed it as well.
Yes, Mr. Eddie, I claim it. I claim it. You know, I really like that training that you gave. And many people are just commenting in the chat. They really were motivated. And I saw amazing amounts of money being claimed. So it's all about hard work. So thank you so much for that, Mr. Eddie. That's good leadership. And I see the fire emojis as well. So exciting. I think people are pumped up. It's really good to get people engaged. And wow. I saw a really big amounts of money there. So it's all good to see people's motivation. But thank you once again, Mr. Eddie. Beautiful stuff. Okay. So what we're going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, because we initially planned for quite a quick webinar and an hour is up right now. We usually keep our Super Saturdays within an hour. We would just like to, well, let me say, I would just like to give words of closing for new members who do not understand the concept of the company. So this is a Super Saturday session where we were talking about the motivation behind the company. This is where we just gather to, you know, talk to one another, share testimonials. Thank you, Ms. Daiga, for your amazing testimonial and just talking about your participation in the company. But this is where we like talking about where the company is, how it's changing people's lives and where it's going. During the week, every Monday to Friday, we have webinar sessions, official presentations where we explain how the company works. So who we are not, who our leaders are, what our products are, etc. So if you felt that you don't understand what CROWD1 is all about, don't feel left out. On Monday, same time, same place, we're going to have the presentation taking place. But please note that we have a standard Zoom ID. Mr. Eddie, perhaps you can just put that in the chat for those who are brand new, who maybe might not know what the usual Zoom box address is. So nobody gets lost. Today, we just had a bit of a technical issue, but all in all, we present every single weekday. So don't feel left behind. This was a motivation session to get people excited, to recap on what happened, and you can listen into a presentation on Monday to Friday at 2 p.m. Central African time. That's 1 p.m. in Europe, and you can really listen into what the company is all about. Without talking too much, I probably have already, I'd like to thank everyone who participated on this webinar. We hope to see you again on Monday. And please bring people in, bring your prospects in, bring people who are even skeptical about the company. You will be surprised as to how many people change their minds once they grasp the concept of this amazing company. So from me, Lesedi, here in Johannesburg, with special thanks to Mr. Eddie, Mr. George, Ms. Tiger, and everyone who took part in this webinar. We'll see you again on Monday. Have a good one. Cheers.